Hey everyone, this is Lano. I hope all of you rap fans out there have a great day so far, because you are the sweet me out there. And I'm back with another episode of Steins Gate episode 11. And before I do talk more about this episode and possible spoilers, there will be a little artist promotion right here. So please be sure to check out the artist links in the description box, where you also can find the link to the reaction video of this episode of Steins Gate. And okay, there were lots of things going on here. I mean, first of all, they're getting the idea of we can't send a physical person back in time because they turn to jelly. But how about the memories? I mean, first of all, that is pretty, like, it can easily fuck up the person's mind, definitely. I mean, that is like the possibility of sending it back. I mean, it would alternate so freaking much, definitely. Then again, I wonder how it works. I mean, when Ocarina, you know, when they have altered the timelines, the word line, so to speak, Ocarina do remember, but usually when it happens, time have been resetting a little bit, you know, they come back a little bit in time every time it happens. Why is that? Because it shouldn't be possible to send someone back in time, yet it happened. Or is this the case of, as Kurisu's theory is, that his memory have been sending back? Is that the main idea of it? Honestly, it's very interesting. And then of course we have we get to know a little bit more about Kurisu and her relationship to her father, which I feel is very, I mean, I can understand the concept of, well, the concept, I mean, his pride when his own daughter outdo him in something he'd been working. I mean, that goes for pretty much anyone that have been working with something for so long time, their entire life, and then someone so young outdo them, outsmart them and things like that. Still, I think it's there is definitely pride getting in the way. I mean, instead he should feel pride that his own daughter that he raised and taught so much actually is so brilliant. You should feel, I mean, now I of course am not in that kind of situation, though. I mean, I've been knowing that there's so many, I mean, my little sister, for example, I've been drawing for a longer time than she have done. Now I don't draw much anyways, but she draws so much better than I do. I say that she is insane. She's so freaking good at it. But I don't feel like, damn, brat, outdoing me? Pfft. I'm gonna cut the ties of our family. But rather, I feel I'm so proud of her, what she can do, that she is so good with it. Even if she lacks confidence in it, I'm so proud of what she can do and all that. Maybe it's just this. Of course, I'm not very good at something really in particular, so I can't really. I don't have the same feeling, have the pride in something I'm doing, I guess, but I feel more empathy towards things and understanding and yada yada and all that. And then of course, talking about bombs and things, is that Suzu say that Kurisu is a spy of CERN, that she's working for CERN. Oh, oops, sorry about that. And yeah, my brain a little bit there. I mean, in the end, we did see that it almost seemed like CERN entered their PC. Now the question is if it's Kurisu that has done that, or is something else going on? I mean, what is, or is it actually concerned that like, okay, we cannot take a chance with these and strike them back, or something like that. There is so many possibilities to it. And then there is this with the photo and all that Ocarina got, that was freaky as hell. I mean, seriously, one moment it is like comedy, cute and fun things, and then there is like pure freaking horror almost. There's so much mind fucking in it. I don't know, when I actually went back and checked the video where you see the head and all that, I think it actually is a doll or something like that, more as a threat rather than it's actually a person that have been killed. And the thing is that if it's trying to simulate Kurisu, because it had orange red hair and blue eyes as Kurisu do have, and I mean, in the end I'm feeling like there is so much with this. I mean, the very first episode Kurisu is killed, but things changes. Something do at least, and there is so many questions right now. And obviously Suzu, she is a real big question for me right now. I'm 100% sure she is from the future. Okay, I can't say 100% because I'm actually not, but I have a feeling she really is from the future, and she is here to fuck things. Well, probably not fuck things up, but that would explain why she recognized Kurisu. If she worked for CERN and maybe Suzu is Okabe's daughter or something like that, or maybe she is daughter to Kurisu and Okabe. What do I know? So the options, there is so many things. Well, you probably do know. I don't know. Makes this so really interesting. And there was actually one thing I've been thinking on the latest day. Actually, this is nothing really to do with the show or something like that, but it do have about paradox about time and the future. There is a bit more of a philosophical thinking, I guess, rather than an fact or something like that, but try to bear with me with this little thing here, and it's that the future already do exist, in that sense that if you're sending something back in time, I mean, for example, say I sending, okay, Bacon, now it's your time to shine again. If I sending Bacon back 1 year to me, then I mean, here's he now sending him back 1 year to me, like, oh hey Bacon, how you doing, from 1 year. That means when I get Bacon, the future do exist, that the future that sent me this do exist. So that means that the future already do exist. I don't know if there is a term or something scientific name thing for this, but for now I call it the Lano time paradox or future paradox. Actually no real reason, except I wanted it to sound cute. But that means that the future already do exist. Everything is already existing. We just don't know it yet, because obviously it haven't happened for us now. But from the future, it have happened. I mean, obviously there is no real answers in it, but more, or I guess you can say it's more of philosophical thinking on it, that if Ocarina sends something from the future back, when he receives it, the future do already exist. So that means literally that from the very get-go of these episodes, from the very beginning of mankind existence, time machines have already existed. In a sense of thinking that, because that means that when we only, I mean, 20 years ago, time machine exists in the future. Yes, they haven't traveled back in time. And in that sense, if they haven't traveled back in time, time machine doesn't exist. In that sense, because of course, if they don't make a big thing out of it, of course, maybe they don't travel back in time because, okay, we don't want to fuck up the time paradoxes. Or, as they're talking about, the world line have changed. But I mean, seriously, I think that is very... That is the kind of things that keep me up at night. Oh my god, I'm still trying to recover from the goal, but... The thing is that what I feel with this is that the future already exists. They have... Everything is set. We just don't know it. We don't know how it will happen, because when it happens, it happens. And if we send something back in time, I mean, obviously... Now I'm getting confused myself. That was sorry. I can't really... I'm very... it's something I notice at work as well, is that... Okay, I try to fix something. I usually am a little bit of an janitor, so to speak. I do think, okay, we need more of these things. Okay, I make a couple of these. I do things. I'm trying to make things a bit easier for the company and all that. And it is that sometimes I'm overthinking and making things way too complicated when it can be so freaking easy. And because my brain is like that, it started to work like, oh, this is a simple idea, I should just do it. But instead my brain expands it. I just like, oh, I didn't see the easier solution. That is why when sometimes, you know, when you struggle, like, okay, try to solve this puzzle, the solution is actually insanely simple, but your brain is like, okay, what is this? There is something, your brain makes it more complicated than it actually is. And I feel like with this, I'm never sort of a random thought and things like this, but I think that is actually in a sense very interesting. I mean, I just throwing that out. I hope I don't fuck too many brains out there right now. God damn it. Oh gosh. But I will cut this video for now. I will be back with more Steins Gate and many other shows and all of that, of course. So thank you for watching. Remember to comment, share, subscribe, and like for more. It means super much to me. And I will be back with more soon, of course. So thank you everyone. See you later on. And most of all though, have a continuous super great day. And I'm waving from the past because I already recorded this when you're watching this. Talk about screwing up my own mind.